Hello, hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here. And I am here at 12 noon every single day of the year to take your 12 political questions at 12 noon every day, Chicago time. Nope, not visible. It says Chicago. And that is where we are. This is my co-host, Boo Boo Zen Kitty, who it's kind of hard to see him because I tucked the blanket around him to be even more little snuggly and warm, and it's a little bit cool, so I've got the old little space heater going, and I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Yes, as Kristen puts in for me, Black and Orange Tarot and Astrology is streaming in front of a live YouTube audience. So, top of the morning to you. I hope you're having a good St. Patrick's Day. I did notice it was St. Patrick's Day. if you can't tell. But anyway, I hope this day brings you a lot of luck and just good fortune in every aspect. And like I put on the cover, do not forget the pot of gold. You are the pot of gold. And don't forget. Don't make me sing Spandau Ballet. You are gold. Always believe in your soul. Anyway. All right. I did write down Leisha's question because sometimes they get cut off. Do put your questions in all caps in the chat. Anything that's not in all caps, I will tend to just ignore, just so I don't get sucked into conversations that, aren't where I should be. So, thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Holly. Just put your question in. It's kind of first come, first serve, but also I have to use my intuition. So if I don't read on your question or I don't acknowledge you or whatnot, why do I still have this in my ear? I was listening to Lori at The Way of Positive Change. Do go subscribe over at Lori Way of Positive Change. She is such a sweetheart, and just, and she's in Florida. Her governor is DeSantis. She needs some love. We should give her some love. Oh, thank you, Patsy. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. 10% of all income that comes in the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. If I'm getting a bit jumpy a little bit, it might be my internet connection. Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. There was somebody supposed to come out yesterday morning, but it was canceled, which they didn't tell me. And it was canceled because there were outages in the area, internet outages in the area. So they canceled the person coming out to help fix my internet, even though I was waiting since last week, and I have to. Anyway, so sorry if things are getting a bit jumpy. Let's see. What if I do this? Would this help? Except this one. Okay, maybe that'll help. We'll see. Okay, so here we are. There we go. So I've got Leisha's question. She put in: does Mitch McConnell regret his part? Does he regret or acknowledge his part in creating the toxic environment that led to Trump? So I've put that down for question number one, and it is Wednesday, just so you know. Oh, there it is. So I will. I've got a hard cutoff time at 1:40. So. Yes, all questions for Black and Orange Tarot and Astrology are to be in all caps. First come, first serve. If YouTube dumps comments and your question is missed, add YT at the start of your question. Please do. Please do. Just put it in again. I'm looking for anything in all caps so I can get other questions down. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Oh, Uncover the News has a tweet. Is sharing a tweet. We cannot, Representative Joe, I am afraid I'm going to mess up this name, Negus. We cannot allow an archaic Senate rule to block the fundamental right to vote, eliminate the filibuster. We need to read on the filibuster because McConnell stood up and was saying, things will grind to a halt in the Senate if you even think about getting rid of the filibuster. It's like, dude, you stole a Supreme Court seat and rammed another Supreme Court nominee through last minute, and you kept all of those judges, you kept all of those seats open under Obama so you could put in hundreds of unqualified people. And things will grind to a halt. What do you think we have? We're not goldfish. We have more than a 3-second memory. Seriously. So McConnell and the filibuster. So we should look at that. Okay, I've got that down. Dan Rather tweet, Mitch McConnell functions through dysfunction. Yes, he does. Dan is wise. Dan has some funny sayings, too. Taylor B., hi. Can you read on Justice Amy Coney Barrett? Senator Sheldon Whitehouse explained the money behind judges. Follow the money. Oh, we looked at I Like Beer yesterday. So let's look at Amy Coney Barrett. Who's, I don't know, she's kind of like Supreme Court Justice Michelle Bachmann. They have the same kind of look in their eyes. It's kind of scary. Okay. Thank you, Deborah. Oh, Patsy, missed you. Oh, you were at the hospital. I hope you and your family, I hope you and your brother are okay. Yes, ma'am. It's top of the morning to you. And I'll stop doing that. So my mother informed me this morning that I do have this much Irish in me because my father is a Carrot Top redhead. So, for what it's worth. Oh, Kristen with Cover the News has something interesting news. Trump lost about 1/3 of his fortune during his the final year of his presidency. You know what? I have another question I want to ask. All this money he's getting, all these donations he's getting, are all the MAGA donations, are they going to pay off his debts? All these debts he has coming, and you'd think, oh, that's hundreds of millions of dollars. He's been getting hundreds of millions of dollars. Will MAGA money pay off Trump's debts? Sniffy's debts. Let's have a look at that. Thank you. Oh, Aspie Third Eye today making biscuits, teriyaki chicken, green beans, mashed taters. Oh, biscuits and mashed potatoes. I love carbs. oh, how I love the carbs. Okay. Holly, Autumn, will you please look at whether the Democrats are going after Cuomo for political reasons? Schumer keeps coming out against him. You do. I'm getting a feeling of no, it's mostly decency. Part of it is worry about part of it's worry about, you know, keeping good, a good reputation for the party, because that's one of the main things they have against the Republicans is yeah, and these Republicans coming out against Cuomo. After what we just went through for the last 5 years, have several seats. But let's check in on Cuomo. And yeah, we'll do that. I hope that's good enough, Holly. Marie, love the nail color today. Oh, thank you. I've got a metallic greenish yellow. So, thank you. Hello, Electra. Can you hello everyone? Oh, nice. Kristen again has more good news. The U.S. Senate votes 98-0 to confirm Catherine Tai. Is it Tay or Tai? I don't know. As the first woman of color to head the USTR. I like. Thank you. Rhonda, will the new DOJ look into the Breonna Taylor case or look into the AG? Okay. New. Look. Breonna Taylor case. AG. Got it. All right, that'll be number 6. Thank you, Rhonda. It's so sad that we have to look at this stuff. Oh, just in, top trade negotiator. Catherine Tai or Tai. Biden's top trade negotiator. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, YouTube just dumped a whole bunch of comments, so let me see where it dumped me out. J-Lo, Trump appointees used CDC letterhead to tell lies. Who will be responsible? Okay, Trump appointees. Okay, get in trouble for using CDC letterhead to spread lies. All right, that'll be number 7. Sandra, will some of the judges be removed? Will some? Okay, will some? Basically, Trump McConnell judges be removed. Got that? That'll be number 8. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra. Dave, you tell them, Autumn. Establishment Democrats won't. Kashmir, Mitch is not the majority leader. Hello, Mystic Dreamer. Okay. All right. And, LV girl. Love girl? Live girl? LV girl? Hi, y'all. I have a question. Was the massage shop shooter an insurrection follower? And if I sigh or I sound exasperated for anybody who's new, it's never at you. It's never at you. It's at these people. It's at the things they do. I just okay. Thalma, will there be more attacks on women like yesterday's? Ay. Shop. Shooter. Insurrection follower. Will there be more? I was just reading an article. I just want to throw this out there. I was reading an article about how the difficulties of the caste system in India is filtering into some of the culture inside some major IT companies, where some Indians make sure that other Indians are not treated well because they're from a lower caste. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, not the dumbest, but it's really up there on dumbest thing I've ever heard. Dumbest thing. You are of a certain caste, therefore you should be literally cleaning sewers. One guy, he was so, I forget, he was like trying to get some education or something, and he was so desperate, and it was like, well, I can clean sewers, or I could sell a kidney. Racism is stupid, and this is racism. It's just another form. Racism is stupid. All right, guys, I have those 2 questions down, and I've got space for 2 more. I will get off my soapbox. Okay. Sandra, Kavanaugh's having a hold my beer moment. Oh, did something happen? I didn't know that something actually happened. Mims is saying love and light to all in honor of Ireland today. Absolutely. And Aaron's son. How's Moira treating you? Hello, Autumn. I hope you're well today. Can you read on, Giuliani? What impact will yesterday's Fed report have on him indictment-wise? I don't know about the Giuliani report. Fed reports effect on Giuliani. I don't know. You'll have to enlighten me. Sorry, I missed that. Excuse me. Sandra, probably grifter gonna grift. I know exactly what question you're talking about there. That would be Trump. Okay. Oh, thank you, Thelma. Dara, I saw a documentary that stated the U.S. government had technology that could harness free energy, but they don't want to release it because it would destroy the current energy business, which is big money. Sure, let's look at that. Rachel is saying mashed potatoes made with almond milk are really good. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's it. I'm gonna go find some potato. I'm gonna eat some mashed potatoes or something, baked potatoes, something wonderful. Okay, but does the government have free energy technology they won't release? Because oil. Okay. All right. I've got that too. Thank you, Dara. Dara. Sorry. I feel terrible when I mispronounce your names. All right. I've got 12 questions. So let's just start at the top. Oh, get your Dumbledore hand on. We're going to talk about McConnell. Mims, there's free energy tech coming in the form of magnetic motors, no fuel needed, to be out in the next 5 years. Let's hope. Okay, so we are starting with McConnell. I feel like I'm going to use these today. I'm going to use the Art Nouveau tarot. So, thank you, Rachel. All right, so at 21, Pamela, yes, Autumn, luck changing today. Good. For the better. All right, 21. Does Mitch McConnell, should be interesting, does Mitch McConnell regret his part in creating the toxic environment that led to Trump? I'm actually also really asking, does he regret enabling Trump? But he certainly, and enabling Trump, because he certainly created the toxic environment by what he did to Barack Obama. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a really good day. All right. $22.15. All right, McConnell. Do you regret any regrets about creating the environment that led to Trump? John, I don't think regret is in his vocabulary. I think you're right, but we're going to check. Wow, these cards are so thin compared to the normal deck I use. It's like, whoa. Stick it to the Dems. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Power. Remember Emperor Palpatine? Why did I say time? Palpatine? Absolute power. Yeah. No, it's, and what he's saying now about if they get rid of the filibuster, we're going to grind everything to a halt. He sees that's normal. He thinks this is what you have to do for power, whatever it takes. Scorched earth. I mean, I realize, I'm a Democrat, and I realize some people could say I'm biased, but there's no question in this, certainly in this energy, and I don't think probably in his actions over the last however many years. He believes in scorched earth, and if you give him a millimeter, he will take a mile. He will. You think he's going to be nicer if they keep the filibuster in? No. Matt. Try again. This is scorched earth. Get his judges in, his view, his America, his view of the I've said often that I did see the question here. Let me scroll it before I lose it, because Aaron Soon had some great information about the intelligence report yesterday, which I will get to in a moment. But you can say that there are some for example, there are some very physically attractive people in the world. Like maybe there's an actor out there or two with a very pretty face who turns out to be not so pretty inside or in private, and ugly is as ugly does. Well, when it comes to McConnell, if you go look at you go to the energy of how he believes politics works, power works, merciless. If you could see on the outside what that is on the inside, it wouldn't be make fun of him because he looks like a turtle or something like that, or make fun of his hand, or like I just did, or what have you. And I'm just making fun of the hand because he's pretending it's not happening and it's right in front of our faces. No, I'm fine. What happened to your hand? You're kind of high up in government. Shouldn't we have some idea if you're okay? Anyway, this side of him is really ugly. So, does he regret creating the environment? No. Does he regret enabling Trump? Does he regret enabling Trump? Oh, so many cards. So many cards. Cards for the reading. Whatever it takes to own the libs or Dems or whatever their thing, basically to defeat the Democrats, whatever it takes. And I mean, I cannot express to you how strong this energy is. I cannot express to you just like cruel, unquestioning. It's ugly. But let me just read this quickly so I can catch up with the current comments. Aronson, an intelligence report came out yesterday saying that Russians targeted people close to Trump to funnel misinformation in the 2020 election. Yes. Giuliani was one of them. Okay, we'll get there. Thank you, Aronson. Holly, Mitch will go to his life review kicking and screaming. Teresa, he only regrets he couldn't control Trump. Wrestling reads gross. Okay. The question's about Mitch McConnell. Does he regret his part in creating the toxic environment that led to Trump? And now I was asking, does he regret enabling Trump? And oops, cards falling everywhere. I got two here. These go together. Whatever it takes. I've got a tower card in the center. Yes, this is completely enabling Trump. This is taking Trump's messages and just presenting them one by one in the Senate, which led to them losing the presidency in both houses of Congress. But whatever it takes. And this is where I go back to that energy, where there is no mercy. There is no mercy. Politically, power, no hesitation, no questioning, just I cruelty, just anything, anything for power. There are going to be some investigations into certain things, but it's not major arcana. It's not overarching, but this is a situation. Susan, McConnell makes Cruella de Vil look like a saint. Absolutely. Jay McDonald is mentioning the Kavanaugh FBI, the fake thing. Yeah, I read on that yesterday, and I even showed the Guardian article. So if you go back to, I'm sorry if I sound annoyed. I am annoyed at McConnell. I am not annoyed at you at all, at all, at all. I'm grateful you're here because Kavanaugh. Oh, was it day before yesterday? I need to keep an eye on when I read on people. Huh. Oh, yeah. Yes, it was yesterday. 34 minutes in, the investigation into Kavanaugh. Yep. And there was more later with, at 1 hour, 16 minutes, will the Supreme Court be cleaned up for unqualified Trump appointees? So if you go to yesterday's video, it could just go with all of these videos. You go into the description box or the pinned first comment, and you'll see all the questions covered, and you timestamps, and you can go right to it. Okay, I'm sorry if I sounded so annoyed. I'm just, oh my gosh. I mean, I always get bad energy on him, but that's a whole other. I have not specifically gone into his political philosophies of that side of him is ugly. Oh, thank you, Mallie. Lowell saying it's okay. We're all annoyed with Moscow Mitch. Oh, good. Yes, Spamlet. White House is awesome. Uncover the News has breaking news. Federal judge grants Trump protection from Omarosa Manigault Newman in lawsuit dispute. Well, we're going to get into Trump judges here in just a minute. So at 33, wow, that energy is ugly. It's cruel. It is cold. It is cruel. It is ugly. Let's see. Does Moscow Mitch have a pretty side? I think you will find that you'd think, oh, well, maybe, he loves his wife. Maybe it feels like there are parts of him that have been like scraped away over the decades, where he took advantage of money and power to look. I don't know if he had a whole bunch of affairs. I don't know if but there's a cruelty there that just got worse and worse and worse over time. So it's ugly. But McConnell in the filibuster. Well, McConnell in the filibuster, we know that he he wasn't going to play ball in the first place. Yes, you better not make that decision. You better not do to me exactly what I would do to you in a heartbeat. Brenda, I still can't believe McConnell's a Pisces. We are usually more caring and compassionate people. How do I put this? No, I think we can all agree that there are some ugly things the church has done over the years. And that whole Christianity thing is based in Pisces. That was kind of the thing. And there's a good side of Pisces, wonderful, wonderful side of Pisces. And there's a side of Pisces that gives you the Spanish Inquisition. Institutionalizes cruelty. The 12th house, which Pisces rules, of the wedges in the astrology chart, the last one is Pisces. It is the house, the wedge. It's the house of spirituality, creativity, like fiction, creating art, spirituality, art, institutions. So when Pisces go bad, they go really bad. I mean, that goes for any sign, but oh man. McConnell and the filibuster. It's doomed. The filibuster's doomed. Republican fruits of labor and strength. It's going to stay there for a while, and as long as it is in place, McConnell's going to make sure he wins. He is going to make sure he wins. Whatever it takes. I mean, if anything, the insurrection attack it's just bad business. But when it comes to politics, this guy is as ugly as they come. Lucy saying, oh, nay, nay. Oh, nay, nay. Was married to a Pisces. Have a daughter and a father who are Pisces. Must not get along with that sign. All have been very cruel. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kathy Anderson, my Chiron is in Pisces. But, I'm a Sun Scorpio, and we're the most famous sign for our bad side. So I'd like to think I left that behind. Had a lot of therapy. Had a lot of therapy. Put my stinger away years ago. Holly Booth, I was married to a Pisces, horrible person. Well, my mom's a Pisces. I love her. Very, very devout. Melissa, as a Pisces, I could really hold a grudge long term if I chose. Very not good. Cat Shepherd, my dad was a Pisces. He drove me up a wall. Okay. Speaking of devout, Lowell, you have Autumn. You are the evolved Scorpio, it shows. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. That's very good to hear. That makes me feel good. Anne, I'm a Libra, married to a Pisces, 22 years, no issues. Wonderful. Every sign, there's a good side and a bad side. I think we're talking more about when a sign, any sign, goes bad, generally, how does that sign tend to go bad or do well? Sherry, I'm a Gemini. My late husband was a Gemini. We used to say that between the two of us, we had 4 people living together. Well, my first husband was a Pisces, never again. Pamela, my intuition is that he was deeply wounded as a child, Mitch McConnell. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Picked on, bullied mercilessly. And that's why whenever he has the ability to accumulate some kind of power, he's going to do it. No question, no hesitation, no, and he's not going to give it up. It's ugly. I missed some things here. Frida Smed, is the filibuster a double Philly cheesesteak? Yes. Yes, it is. All right, what did I miss? I missed something over here. I do need to keep reading, though. Cheesy mice. I'm a Scorpio. I've mellowed in my middle age, less prickly, or I try to be. LLC. I'm the only... What was it? It just jumped. I'm the only Pisces in my family, I think it said. And tries to... Yes, I've always been... Something about... I've always been very sensitive. Yeah, there's... I would say when it comes to sensitivity, of course, water signs are always sensitive, and the whole emotional thing is kind of what we do. But of the three signs, I think Cancer and Scorpio have more armor. The crab, Cancer, the crab has its shell. I have my moon in Cancer, so there's very much a shell. Good fences make good neighbors. It takes time for me to let people close, because once you're in, I'm all gush. It's just all gushy. And the Scorpio, that potential is there because of the intensity of the emotions we're dealing with. But Pisces, it doesn't have that natural armor. This has nothing to do with what I was talking about, but yeah, that's my experience. They don't have the natural armor. They wear their sensitivity on their sleeve more. When Pisces are good, oh my gosh. And it's like they've got one foot already on the other side. The sensitivity, the creativity, the communing with the muses. It's wonderful stuff. But anyway. Rasslin reads, my moon and rising is Cancer, sun is in Cancer, sun in Aquarius. I'm a softie. Cancer moons. We are suckers. Kathy Anderson, I'm a king crab. Yes, you are. Kenya, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a hard shell to crack. B. Smith, Scorpio, big on boundaries. Pisces, hubby of 40 years friendship, is so very kind. Oh, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. Debbie, my sister's a Pisces, sweet, humane being. Her birthday is today. She's 4'9", had to protect herself once the outcome for the bully was not good. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to your sister, Debbie. Bless. Okay, so my best Polly, my best friend is a Pisces, so sweet and giving. Don't mess with her though. Bev, Scorpio here. Don't lie to me. My revenge is always silence. It drives him crazy. Yeah, the revenge thing is... I try so just... I got stuff to do. I just keep telling myself, I got revenge. I got stuff to do. I've got promised myself, I just got stuff to do. You do what you want. But I understand. Yeah, and don't lie to me. It's willful ignorance if you lie to me, and I'm not seeing right through it. There's a reason. So anyway. Virgo in the house. Excellent. Our natural craftsperson. I have a 6th house sun, so I've got that background. Love that Virgo craftsmanship, that Virgo attention to detail. Oh, fantastic stuff. Dove Girl, I'm a Cancer. I cry over Hallmark commercials. I love all of this. We're all the Geminis. Chris, Scorpion here, November 6th. I let people in, but I'm cautious with my feelings. Feel hard and loyal to a fault. Fellow Sixer, I got you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Leo Sun, Scorpio rising, Teresa is. Okay, I will get back to the political stuff, but that was fun. That was fun. Thank you for sharing that. Knitting Nerdist, Capricorn Sun, Gemini Moon here. Ooh, nice. And you're, where did I see it? Knitting Nerdist, that Capricorn Sun. Well, with the Gemini Moon and that with the Capricorn Sun, I bet what you knit is gorgeous. Electra, I'm a Virgo and not crafty at all. Oh, you don't have, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be an actual crafts person, but that energy. I always think of Japanese, but when I think of Virgos, I think of Japanese craftsmanship. It's the meticulous, amazing. It's fantastic. Anyway, what question are we on? Yeah, okay, I'll get back to this. Amy Coney Barrett, 4630. Okay, Amy Coney Barrett. Time stamping. It's great stuff. And loyal Scorpio to the bitter end. There's something I used to call her, and I can't remember what it was. There's, I don't know how to explain her energy, but it's like, it's not that extreme, but the image I'm getting is that twisted shape. Did anybody here ever play the video game Dead Space? Thank you, Sterling Rose. That it's almost like you take like the columns of a life, and it's like you get to that one and it's just that, and then cemented over. And it's like that's that toxicity, that scary, that it's cemented in now. And it's like, okay, this is just very strange. Thank you, Marissa. And she's the one making legal decisions. Yay. Sherry, who are we talking about? Man, walk away for 5 minutes, you lose the whole conversation. Amy Coney Barrett. The Stepford Judge. That's the Stepford Justice. That's what I called her. The Stepford Judge. B. Smith, some other reader says she has some psychic armor. My son used to play that game. Then you know it's gross. Psychic armor. I'm not. I'm thinking more. Aronson, I know the game Dead Space. I watched others play though. Yeah, I watched someone else play it, but it's not so much psychic armor. It's more like radioactivity, where it's just like, I don't think I want to be here for that long. It isn't, and I think you could be in the room with her. She's one of those people where, I always say the bar is so low with all of these people, these politicians I read on, that it's like, okay, could I be stuck in an elevator with you for an hour? If an elevator stopped and I was stuck with you for an hour, would I be safe? I mean, literally in the Trump era, that's where the bar was set for how bad everything was. With her, would I be safe? Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. She would be on the surface if I closed down all of my, if I just shut everything down, just went into survival mode. I mean, right now I'm just wide open, but if I shut everything down, perfectly fine, would work together, would find a way out. It'd be fine. But she is, with everything open, there's some serious toxicity there that's like, whoa. So yeah, Trump pushed her through. Yeah, they pushed her through. And to heck with what the Democrats wanted. Schumer, remember that when Mitch is complaining about how you'd better not take away what little power he has left? He does. He already did. There are some Democratic Knights protecting the realm who are not fans, and they're moving in for some reason. Fruits of labor, but it's shouldn't you hear about time and fate? Pink. Hello, everyone. Are you reading on Amy Phony Baloney? Sterling Rose, I just can't understand why she took that position with all the controversy she knew would follow her. Look, I just read cards. I don't, entertainment only. What do I know? What do I know, right? What do I know? I think she asked her husband for permission before she went for the job. And you had Amy Phony Barrett, Nancy Dark Money. Oh, yeah. Something, yeah, I'm getting something in her, around her. Maybe, I mean, I'm trying to think, is it just like what's going on around her that she's worried? But these are not good. If you're getting a Wheel of Fortune and you're getting a death card, yeah, your career, because I'm reading on her career. Time in the Supreme Court. Again, they're coming for. She's the Supreme Court justice. It feels like it's harder to get rid of a Supreme Court justice than we realize. At this point, after dealing with Trump all these years, I'm not surprised. But out in the cold. Also using arcane arguments to try to keep herself on the bench. There, that Democrats are gunning for. Not literally, of course. Leave that to Trump supporters to do stuff like that. And I am talking about the insurrection. I know there have been Democrats in the country who have been shooters in bad situations. I'm just saying the insurrection. It's like, there she is. That's how she got in. Insult to injury. There's Trump, the idiot. Insult to injury. There she is. But you've got the Democratic Knights coming for, and you've got a hermit card here. Card for the readings. Death card. Last card in the last set of cards I pulled was the fate card. Lady. Yeah, okay. That's about all I'm going to get out of this. Oh, Holly, Amy Coney Barrett, January 28th, 1972. I'm like 3 months older than this woman? Really? Aquarius Sun, Libra Ascendant, Cancer Moon. Pluto's very close to her ascendant. Okay. That can give you influence on culture, on the wider culture, on the wider age you're in, if you've got Pluto on your ascendant. Chris, if she lied during the interview process, they have her. Could be. Yolanda, reborn Puritan. Certainly, there's a thread of that running in. Okay, I'm just going to walk away from this because I'm just getting like, okay, I wonder how much of this radiation that's coming off this, the toxic radiation coming off this woman, is actually going to affect my energy field. Okay, there's something not great coming for her, but she's not going to react energetically the same way that most, like any of us would. Okay, I'm walking away. I'm done there. 57. Okay. Will MAGA money pay off Trump's debts? Will MAGA money pay off Trump's debts? Wow, I didn't realize just how open I am right now until I said that. It's like, whoa, I really am. Good thing I've got good guides. Oh, I had something come to me this morning about guides. So I will mention this. 37. This is just in general. This is not a reading. If you or more often it may be somebody you know who's asking about guides or talking to you about guides or something, our idea of guides, how do you know you're getting a message from them? How do you know? How do you differentiate it? A guide, think of it this way. I just want to throw this out there. A guide is a wise friend. That's kind of the point. If you're being told to, do things in moderation, but enjoy, cheer up, look at the bright side, but do things in moderation, be healthy, choose a healthy option, be healthy, be happy. If you're getting those kind of messages, those are your guides. You can absolutely say, yes, maybe I should have a piece of fruit today. Good idea. If you're feeling like those are the messages you're getting, and you're like, you know what, those people over there, they're toxic. And I'm not going to go after them, and I'm just going to go be productive. I'm just going to go see if I can kind of live my life's purpose. That's being reinforced by your guides. All right. If your guides are, I've seen some crazy stuff. You can see crazy stuff on YouTube, where it's like, my guides had me go buy all of these clothes and do all of this stuff and tell me that I had to go do the wild. It's like, guides are a wise friend. If you're trying to climb Mount Everest and you hire a Sherpa, which Sherpa do you want to hire? You're going to hire the wise one, right? The one who has your best interest at heart. The one who cares about other people. That's what you want. If it's, oh no, we're going to go over here and we're going to do this crazy thing over here. We're going to, no, oh, nay. So anyway, I I wanted to throw that in, that the key word is the yes, Mims. Our guides are often pass along common sense to us. Yes, Melissa, guides are pure intention. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think we'd have to discuss what that means exactly. But this came to me this morning, and I felt like I should mention it. So, Brenda, my guides are there when I need them. They're helpful, never detrimental. Yeah. They wise, wisdom. And if that's the boring way, that's more than likely. All right. So anyway, MAGA money paying off Trump's debts, and I will get on with the readings here. I'm being very chatty these days. Oh, so chatty. Oh, so chatty. Okay. Will MAGA money pay off Trump's debts? Thank you, Sterling Rose. MAGA money. Will MAGA money pay off Trump's debts? He's open. We know that. MAGA money pay off Trump's debts. Oh, that's my election card. I wonder if somebody's going to be doing things with the super PAC money that isn't entirely legal. Oh, thank you, Lil. Well, communicating theft. Send me money. Communicating theft. This is Trump we're reading on. Well, what do you expect? Entertainment only? But what do you expect? It's Trump. Communication theft. Little bully Trump. Don't give them money. They're rhinos. Give all your money to me, to me, to me, to me. Ha, 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 ha. All right, because he's trying to, he's just trying to fill his coffers. Just fill them up, fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. And it doesn't matter if they've been just keep traumatizing people. Just keep traumatizing people so you can pick their pockets. Send me your money. Send me your money. It's going to get worse. It's going to be terrible. It's an authoritarian. Blah, 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 blah. Send me your money. Send me your money. So what about Trumpy's debts? Thank you, teammate. The link is in the description box. This is the Art Nouveau Tarot. The golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Al, he already dumped some of his super PAC money in his account. So there's hundreds of millions that you owe. So is this going to take care of your financial problems? Oh, the world. He had no idea he could make this kind of money. I would have gone into politics sooner if I'd known I could make this kind of money. There's a sucker born every minute. However, after the Barnum and Bailey quote, we've got Democrats, the knights protecting the realm, and right in the center we have Democrats. Like, yes, finally, someone being held to account, some kind of justice for this guy, something. Or honestly, it could be that we won the elections. I'll have to ask for a qualifier on that. But it's us, it's Democrats celebrating. And here we have the star, and it's like, yeah, you poisoned the well. And legally, Trump is raking in a huge amount of money, but this is how it ends. And this is how it has ended in his readings the whole time, the whole number of years I've had this channel and I've been reading on Trump. This is how it ends for him. Legally, politically. And he poisoned the well. Hi. Quinoa, send me the money, ignore the fine print. Mm-hmm. Oh, Linda, sorry about your phone. All right. Oh, he's raking it in, I can tell you that. But all right, 106, let's check in on Cuomo. Does he stay in office? Does he go? Is he going to end up in court? Governor Andrew Cuomo. Deb, I'm sorry, I've got my questions already for today. Sorry about that, but I'm back tomorrow. I'm here every single day. And it's kind of, questions are kind of first come, first serve. So. Yeah, a little bit of a burden. I'm just going to put the cards up and we'll see. Somebody's walking away. This is the card I get for victims, adult victims of any kind of the victims of any kind of predator, all the way from like the one guy, from victim of the one guy in the office, not Cuomo, who's like the big boss, but like even just like a guy in the office who makes inappropriate stuff, and it's like, please stop talking about your private life, your intimate life. Nobody wants to hear that. All the way from that down to, victims of Epstein. So that's what this is, a card of victims. This is evidence. There are a lot of women coming forward. It sounds like Cuomo did wrong. He's apologized for some of it. Some of the other it may just be. I'm not going to sit here and protect him. I'm not like, oh, we must protect Cuomo. No, I'm not going to protect this guy. I will say where this came from. That is little bit of money. A little bit of money here, there. This is Trump. The Mar-a-Lago, the wands are Trump. This is base of power. This is trying to stir the pot. There are various ways to do that are not the straightforward, oh, we'll pay the women to come forward. Oh, there are a lot of other ways to get a story going, if there's something there, to get it going and get it bubbling up. But there are a lot of women coming forward, and it is a burden. So, all right, that's the check-in on him. But what's are you going to stay? Are you going to leave? Are you going to end up in court? What's gonna happen here? You'd think out in the cold, but that we'll have to see what the cards say, because that's a pentacle card. Somebody may try to take him to court. That's an election day. Trump world, the ones they've sent their, Roger Stone's been out there and they've sent their ships out. They're waiting for the end of Cuomo's. Trump world is waiting for an end to Cuomo's reign, hoping to get rid of him. Trying to dig up secrets, trying to find the most creative ways to get to him, get at him. That someone may bring charges, at least civil charges against him. I don't think I know what that feels like, but that judgment. I honestly, I don't have a dog in this fight. I really don't. There are plenty of Democrats who could take Cuomo's place that I would be even happier with. But I do despise Trump world, and I do think they are nefarious. And Roger Stone is out and about, and he's literally been doing this kind of stuff for decades. Literally doing this for decades. Three more cards. Oh, they're when Letitia James says she's looking into it, she's not kidding. She's not doing it half-heartedly. She's not pulling punches. This is little bully Trump. He wants to do even more damage. He despises Cuomo, something fierce. So I'm not getting the final outcome, other than all of the hatred coming from Trump and Trump world. So I think he is going to fight back, though. Yeah, I'm just getting more Trump stuff. Stirring the pot. If for no other reason, Cuomo got better ratings than Trump. People were not turning into his news conferences, but they were turning into Cuomo's news conferences. He must die. Off with his head. Okay, 1/13/30. All right, will the new DOJ look into the Breonna Taylor case and or the AG? Yes, please. Oh, sorry, Pamela. Will the new DOJ look into the Breonna Taylor case? Well, we are fairly disappointed with the situation now. That I think we can safely say. Yeah. Little disappointed. Okay, at least having a look. Okay, I've got at the center, I've got someone looking very carefully. Will the new DOJ look into the Breonna Taylor case and or the AG? Strongest card in the deck, right in the middle. Major Arcana. Because the people who should have didn't. I would say that's a yes. Let's hope they... Oh, we're gonna have to... We should read on Merrick Garland tomorrow. How he's settling into the job. Make a note. Settling into a new job. Okay. It is 1:15:30. Will Trump... Okay. Let me see. Trump appointees. All right. During the beginning of the pandemic, there were Trump appointees who put out misinformation using CDC letters. Will they get into trouble for having done that? Will Trump appointees get in trouble for putting out misinformation on CDC letterhead? With all the credibility of the CDC, will they get into trouble for doing that? I got 4 cards and I go to reach for a 5th, and it was like, no, this one. And now I'm just like stopped. Something about the... All right, what 4 cards have I got here? That's what they're supposed to be doing at the CDC. Moving forward, healthcare, fighting for the realm. Oh, hello, Ashley. Temperance, but then Trump. And Trump was trying to silence them. And it was silent. They stopped them from putting out information. So will the people who did this, will they get into trouble for doing this? For having done this? Because so many people died. It's a strength card. The CDC's reputation is still good. Thank you, Dr. Fauci. They should. It was awful, but because they were protected by Trump, because they were the Trump loyalists. It has to do with... There's a hiccup there somewhere. Oh yeah, they meddled in the morbidity rate. JLo, I agree. They meddled in the morbidity rates and the mortality weekly reports. It's awful, and they should pay for that. Brenda, I agree. They cost lives. They should pay heavily. I'm totally with you on that. There's judgment there, but it's not justice. It's judgment. I'm just getting that the administration changed. Yay, thank heavens, thank you. Mwah. And in time, the CDC will regain its reputation fully and what have you. In this Trump dynasty and the workers, the people who worked to spread his lies, that will be a thing of the past. I'm getting judgment, not justice. So may have to be their life review, or there may have to be their, I don't know. Okay. Oh, 1930. Will some of the Trump McConnell judges be removed for being, I don't know, being wildly unqualified? Will some of the hundreds of judges McConnell got onto the court, which just makes me crazy, Teresa, so no earthly consequences. Maybe. Although or it might just be social. It might be, well, definitely after they go, but it could be social being ostracized, ostracization. I'm moving on. Oh, that's a big ending. That's a big ending. That's an end of chapter, end of. Yeah, getting the judges in there quickly, emperor, people politically wedded to the Trump ideas, but now that's Biden. And people being exposed as idiots. Well, but does that mean we're able to get some of them out of office? Temperance, it's going to take a while. If they do it, it's going to take a while. Okay. Trump wanted to communicate his legal world. There was money put people there were lots of palms greased to get these judges in there, hoping for return on their investment. Oh, but this is Democratic Knights protecting the realm, stopping the fold. All right, it's gonna take some time, like, because there's so much to do. It's a mountain of stuff to do, but I think there's gonna be some reviews and some questions and some. So anyway, oh, 1:22:30. 1:22:30. Oh, Heart of Darkness. Okay, massage shop shooter was the massage shop shooter. Card just fell. Hold, please. The card of communication reversed. Yeah, that's wanting to send a really bad message. Yoy. Okay. Was this vile, disgusting human being an insurrection follower? Scum of the earth. Feels small. Inside feels small. Grasping for meaning, grasping to feel important, grasping to disgusting, tiny bully with a weapon. Oh, Logos, I'm afraid I have my questions for today. It's kind of first come, first serve, but I'm here tomorrow. I'm here every single day, every day of the year. Thank you. Well, Trump the man, the victory, racing forward. That was quite a decision you made, you idiot. I am getting. I'm getting a very. You feel like most of these shooting stuff. It's just small, petty, pathetic. Blame everybody else. Feeling completely powerless. So going to make everybody else feel powerless. Could be using racism and the whole Trump thing as an excuse. That's definitely could be a part of it. And You know what? I'm done. I'm done reading on that person. Let's just. Ugh. 125:30. Will there be more? Will there be more? Oh my gosh, they're going to look back in time and be horrified. Horrified. Well, it depends on the time frame we're talking about. I was thinking more immediately in the short term, like this inspires some people, but over time, of course, there will be people who refuse. This is refusing the democratic message, refusing to give up guns when they should, refusing to not own certain guns that they shouldn't have. I'm not saying that's what happened with this person, but there's just this whole grouping of people. Aggressive law enforcement, for what it's worth. Work done toward work. Actually, this isn't bad. Actually, well, no, this is mostly good. I'd say this is 75% good. Work done. Aggressive law enforcement to put these Trump kind of people, these Trump believers, these supremacists, put them on the defensive, weakening their situation. There, over time, the future is arcing toward justice. It's arcing toward away from this garbage. But will there be more shootings? What's your time frame? Because it's inevitable. Okay, so 128:30. Let's go look at Giuliani. Giuliani, apparently, okay, so you guys were telling me that the report that I had heard yesterday that, oh gosh, the energy from these readings today. But anyway, you were telling me that I did see the reading that that Russia and was it China? I forget who. Russia and somebody, they were interfering with the 2020 election to get Trump reelected. Yeah, think? It's like, yeah, but apparently that includes Giuliani. Is something in the report? Oh, Giuliani. He should. Giuliani, in my opinion, what do I know? I'm just a reader. Oh, it was a Russia and Iran. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. What do I know? Entertainment only, just a YouTube reader. What do I know? Giuliani feels like he should be in a long-term care facility. Seriously. A different viewpoint. Giuliani's not well. No. Mm-mm. Easily manipulated, confused a lot. they're looking into it definitely. Did he get money or sending out money? Just trying to get the Trump people waiting for the ship, the gold being sent to come in, and it may not be literal gold, but that interference, that ideas, the social media, the whatever it is. Giuliani's he's not gonna want to help. Russia's certainly not going to help, and this is a thief card. Russia got away with it for what they did. Iran got away with it, but not forever. But what they did. Giuliani, I don't think Giuliani is in his right head. I just don't. I every time I over the past however many months, every time I read on Giuliani in relation to Trump, I actually I have felt myself just getting really angry at this idea that just how badly Trump is taking advantage of someone who is mentally compromised. And I'm not saying, yay, I'm a Giuliani fan. Oh, nay. I'm saying you don't hurt kids, you don't hurt the ill, the infirm, the elderly, the weak. Just sheer decency. And you don't take someone who is mentally compromised and send them out to go push your garbage. That's sick. But that's Trump world. Oh, thank you, Thelma. Thank you for the reading, Autumn. Blessings, white light to you. We should hold our country in prayer. Pray. Love one another. It works. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, 133. Does the government have, I think we've all heard these kinds of stories in the past, that does the government have some kind of free energy technology that they are not releasing because because of all the oil money or the energy infrastructure? So is the government hiding free energy technology? I just got a we wish. Many have tried and failed. Oh, there's the Hanged Man, trying to look at things in a new way, trying to be creative. It's there's some confusion here about the idea of free energy. Something other than like environmental. That was all about, yes, Biden's absolutely going to go push solar and wind, and it's not that kind. I'm talking about some kind of unheard of or barely heard of technology that would create just out of thin air or quantum froth or whatever. No. I mean, I'll turn these cards over, but no. Nope. People have tried. There are a lot of people who've made a show of saying, yes, absolutely, and I've made millions of dollars, but they can't prove it. No. But environmental energy, absolutely. All right. So that is going to do it for me for today. But thank you so much. This has been so much fun. I so look forward to this, and you guys are great. Thank you. All right. And I will be back tomorrow. I am here every single day to take your 12 little quick questions at 12 noon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. And I hope your day goes really well. All right. There are good days ahead. There are. And be well. Be well. Hang in there. You're not alone. There are good days ahead. See you tomorrow.